You know, Lauren, my time is way too valuable to spend taking care of someone else's kid. Hire a babysitter. Ashley's calm, dismissive voice came through the phone. Then came a click. The call was over. Lauren remained standing in her kitchen, staring blankly at the wall with the phone still pressed to her ear. At her feet, her 5-year-old son, Ethan, shivered with fever. His cheeks were flushed bright red. The thermometer read 103.1 degrees Fahrenheit. For 3 years, Lauren had helped raise Ashley's son, Mason, 3 entire years. She picked him up from preschool almost every day. She watched him on weekends. She stayed home with him when he was sick. She fed him dinner, bought him clothes, and even paid for things Ashley couldn't afford at the time. Meanwhile, Ashley was building her growing chain of luxury beauty clinics. On social media, she was the perfect success story. Photos from business conferences, photos from wellness retreats, photos from luxury hotels, photos with motivational quotes about strong, independent women. Lauren never complained. Ashley always had a reason. "We're practically sisters," Ashley would say. "Once the business really takes off, I'll take care of you. You'll never have to worry about money again." Lauren believed her. Until today. Her husband was working out of state. Their regular babysitter had been rushed to the hospital earlier that morning. Lauren desperately needed to attend an appointment at the bank before 5 p.m. Missing it would mean losing a mortgage assistance program that could save her family thousands of dollars. She wasn't asking Ashley for money. She wasn't asking for a favor that would take all day. She simply asked her longtime friend to watch Ethan for 90 minutes. Just once. The answer came immediately. "My time is too valuable." That sentence destroyed a friendship that had lasted nearly 15 years. Lauren never made it to the bank. The program expired. The monthly mortgage payment increased by nearly 30%. That night, after Ethan finally fell asleep, Lauren walked into the garage and pulled out a large storage bin. One by one, she filled it. Mason's winter jackets, his favorite toys, his sports equipment, his orthopedic sneakers, the clothes she'd bought herself, the birthday gifts, the school supplies, everything. The next morning, Lauren drove to Ashley's flagship clinic downtown. Ashley sat in the waiting area scrolling through her phone. Without a word, Lauren placed the heavy bin on the polished floor. Ashley looked up. "You could have had someone drop this off." Lauren nodded. "I could have." Ashley smirked. "So what's all this?" Lauren looked directly into her eyes. "This is 3 years of free childcare." The smile faded. "What?" "3 years of babysitting, 3 years of meals, 3 years of taking care of your son whenever you wanted freedom." Ashley rolled her eyes. "Oh, please," Lauren continued. "If I'd charged standard rates, it would have cost you over $15,000. The room became silent. "Consider it my investment in your success." Lauren turned around. "And don't call me again." She blocked Ashley's number before she reached her car. Months passed. Life was hard. Lauren picked up extra remote work to cover the increased mortgage payment. Little by little, things stabilized. Then one Tuesday afternoon, her phone rang. The caller ID showed an unfamiliar number. "Hello? Is this Lauren Parker?" "Yes." "This is Jennifer from Bright Futures Preschool." The woman's voice sounded nervous. "We've been trying to reach Mason's mother all day." Lauren's stomach tightened. "What's wrong?" "Mason collapsed this morning. The ambulance took him to Children's Medical Center. Doctors suspect severe pneumonia." Lauren closed her eyes. "Where's Ashley?" "We don't know." The woman hesitated. "You're listed as his emergency contact." For a moment, Lauren remembered those cruel words. "My time is too valuable." But then she pictured Mason, the little boy who used to fall asleep during movie nights with his head on her shoulder, the little boy who called her when he had nightmares, the little boy who had done nothing wrong. 40 minutes later, Lauren was sitting beside his hospital bed. Mason was hooked up to oxygen and IV medication. The attending physician approached. "Are you family?" Lauren glanced at the frightened child. "Something like that." The doctor sighed. "He'll be okay, but he's very sick." Lauren stayed. One day, then two, then 3. She bought medications at the hospital pharmacy didn't have. She slept in a chair. She comforted him during coughing fits. Ashley arrived on the 4th day, wearing designer sunglasses, holding an expensive handbag. "Oh my God, everyone is acting like he's dying." She tossed her purse onto a chair. "I was at a wellness retreat. There was no service." Lauren stared at her, then quietly placed a stack of pharmacy receipts on the table. Ashley didn't even look. "Send me a Venmo request later." Then she checked her phone. Lauren walked out. Nothing she could say would matter. Nearly a year passed. Ashley became something of a celebrity entrepreneur. She was selected as a finalist for a prestigious national business grant worth $100,000. Winning would change everything. The organization funding the grant emphasized community leadership, family values, and social responsibility. As part of the final evaluation, a film crew would visit her home to record a documentary-style interview. The night before filming, someone knocked on Lauren's door. Ashley stood outside. For the first time, she looked desperate. Beside her stood Mason. His eyes were red from crying. "My nanny quit." Lauren said nothing. Ashley continued, "The film crew is coming tomorrow morning." "So?" Ashley swallowed. "Mason won't cooperate. He's upset. He keeps asking for you." Lauren folded her arms. "And I need you there." Ashley forced a smile. "Stand behind the camera. Help him relax." "No." "I'll pay you $2,000. Lauren looked at Mason. The boy wouldn't even make eye contact. Finally, she nodded. "I'll come." Relief flooded Ashley's face. "I knew you would." The next morning, the penthouse apartment looked like a movie set. Lights, cameras, production assistants, everything perfectly staged. Ashley sat elegantly on a designer sofa. Mason sat beside her. The interviewer smiled. "So Ashley, what's your secret to balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship?" Ashley beamed. "Family always comes first." Lauren watched from across the room. "I never sacrifice time with my son for business." The interviewer nodded approvingly. "We spend every evening together." Ashley placed a hand on Mason's shoulder. "I read to him every night." The interviewer turned toward the boy. "Mason, what story did your mom read last night?" The room fell silent. Mason froze. Ashley squeezed his knee. Hard. He looked terrified. Then he looked at Lauren. Their eyes met. Lauren stepped forward, right into the frame. She didn't read him a story. Everyone turned. Ashley went pale. "Lauren, what are you doing?" Lauren ignored her. Last night she screamed at her nanny until the woman quit. The interviewer slowly lowered her notes. The camera operator didn't stop filming. Ashley jumped to her feet. "Turn that off." Nobody moved. Lauren opened her bag. She placed a thick folder on the coffee table. "What is that?" asked the interviewer. "Hospital records." Lauren answered calmly. "They show that Mason was hospitalized with severe pneumonia while his mother attended a luxury retreat and ignored every call." Ashley lunged toward the documents. The camera operator stepped between them. Lauren continued. "I spent 4 days in that hospital caring for him." The room was completely silent. Then Lauren pulled out her phone. "I also have something else." She pressed play. Ashley's voice filled the room. "You know, Lauren, my time is way too valuable to spend taking care of someone else's kid. Hire a babysitter." Nobody spoke. The interviewer stared at Ashley. The producer looked horrified. Lauren looked directly at them. "You said this project celebrates social responsibility." She pointed toward Mason. "Now you've seen the truth." Ashley looked around the room desperately. No one came to her defense. No one. Lauren knelt beside Mason. "If you ever need help, call me." The boy nodded. Tears filled his eyes. Then Lauren stood and walked out. 2 weeks later, the foundation officially withdrew Ashley's candidacy. Within months, journalists uncovered more details about her behavior. Investors backed away. Several locations of her business closed. A custody battle followed. Mason eventually went to live with his father. For the first time in many years, Ashley found herself completely alone. No assistants, no employees, no cameras, no audience, no image to maintain, just endless free time, the very thing she had always claimed was too valuable to give away. Do you think Lauren was right to expose Ashley and destroy the image she had built, or should she have handled the situation differently? Share your thoughts in the comments.